Yeah, for sure.
So you got into M&A, back in 2000, acquiring a company at that time. Obviously, like when I acquired my first company in 2017, I could hear my dad and mom saying, like, why would someone sell a profitable company? Like, it doesn't make sense. So back in 2000, you acquired a company. So you're familiar with the M&A game. Okay. So how do you see Silomo Customs, like from an M&A standpoint? Do you see any growth from an M&A standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna like growth wise, we have the sky is pretty much the limit, right? For that,
Hmm.
um, and we've been offered by a couple times, and I shouldn't say fully offered, but we've had people reach out to us and be like, we need to put you on the stock market. You
Mm.
know, we need to let's get a IPO going for you,
Mm.
and I'm going, okay, and then we've got, how about some private equity,
Yeah.
and let's go into there, and you're, I'm not
Hmm.
ready to have someone else telling me how and what and when
Right.
at this time. And we've been able to grow steadily
Hmm.
enough to be able to support that. And I don't want there to be any like disillusions
Hmm.
that I have great sleeps every night, and and I'm fully, and I'm fully present while we're sitting around for movie time. But
Right.
but there is a kind of a pride in being able
Hmm.
to grow the way we have and steady, and I think probably the trajectory for Simolo is eventually being bought out, is I think the end result on it. Maybe we've upset enough feathers that someone comes in and purchases us. But at the end of the day, it's for me to just build the quality company that continues to grow in valuation, and it'll be worth at the end, and we'll have something that we can sell whenever that time is, or when someone comes over and kind of a hostile takeover. We'll see.
Oh my. Because we're seeing a lot of, like, say, Ford getting into e-bike. That was my wife told me, Ford actually has an e-bike called Bronco.
Right.
So there is different segments, like there is different companies, bigger companies moving into like e-bikes, LSVs. So do you see like maybe a bigger company coming in and maybe a joint venture or maybe an acquisition? Is that something that, would you consider if that were to be brought to your table? I know it depends.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think the bike thing's kind of funny right now with all these companies. Porsche's done them, Mercedes, Rivian's doing it. Everyone get a bike. Everyone needs a bike now, brand under you, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, sure. And I think these big companies can do that because they just put a couple people, say, you guys, your job is finding a bike and getting it made for us and make it look like whatever, and go on, and they just absorb that in there, and it's more of a novelty because, well, these guys did it, we have to do it. I would be interested to see the profitability on their bikes. Would probably be not very, maybe covering coffee for the room. Yeah, I think with the right partnership, I think it works together. My
Hmm.
mentality's changed on that a little bit
Hmm.
uh, in the past year, even with this company reaching out to work with us for our platform for autonomous driving and deliveries.
Hmm.
Um, Before I would have been, no, that's proprietary, that's ours, is what it is. But now, the mind set has changed a little bit, and it's like, I don't want to keep this company a secret little company in the Okanagan anymore.
Hmm.
It's time to see what we've learned over the years. Can we take stuff that we don't know, like autonomous? I have no real, desire at this point for us to start looking at an autonomous,
Hmm.
division in the company. It just, for me, it does not what we're doing. But are we open to working with someone who's really diverse in that and intelligent with that and can handle that side of it, and then take our hardware and put it with their software, and next thing you know,
Hmm.
we have an autonomous thing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Hmm.
we're super open to that kind of stuff, and hopefully, at the end of the day, we grow something that is kind of leaves a little bit of a footprint on in my time doing what I've done here.